Hi Libra, this is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your February 2021 reading. Super excited about that. Now, this time we're going to do it a little bit different. So, I do have the cards behind me. Okay, can't really see, but the cards are behind me. I'm going to go ahead in a minute and flip the camera over so you can actually see all of the cards. I think that some of you guys are interested in learning a little bit more. Others of you who know the cards, you just want to see them for yourselves. And others of you could care less, right? You just want your messages. Now, it's really hard to kind of like satisfy all of those preferences. So we're just going to mix it up and see what happens. If you do have a preference, please leave me a note in the comments. I'd appreciate that. And, oh yeah. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to explore, so I'm reading my notes to keep them all consistent. What can Libra look forward to for the month of February? What are the unexpected energies for you? And then, of course, we're going to do a love reading for partnered and single. All right. So don't feel like this is just a love energy thing. This is all about like the collective, but I'm going to break it and branch off into like those partners, situationship, and those that are just single like myself. Okay. So we're not going to leave anybody out on this, and it's not strictly just about love unless the cards indicate so. I'm just going to be led by whatever my cards say. I'm going to be using a zombie deck, and that is like super crazy accurate, a little bit scary accurate. I'm going to also be using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels and the Love Oracles. I also have a brand new deck, which is why I wanted you guys to see this, and I'll be using those more towards the end. It's a Twin Flame Vampire Edition. So I hope that you guys like and enjoy. And again, I'll be doing for partnered and unpartnered. I feel like the month of February really should embody love for everybody. Not just about, oh, it's in love or whatever. It's just about even loving thyself and loving everybody else around you. So with that, I hope that the messages resonate. Please do let me know. Here we go. Hi Libra. So here we are, ready to do your February reading. Super excited. We're going to start with the zombie deck, okay? And let's find out what energies are coming towards you, what you can look forward to. I'm trying to keep everything super centered so you can see what I'm doing as well. So Libra, for February 2021, Libra, what does Libra have coming towards them? What can they look forward to in February? I'm taking this. Ooh, 10 of Swords. That looks pretty intense. Look at that. So 10 of Swords is all about completion, completing a cycle that's been very burdensome, very exhausting, taxing mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Feeling fed up with the situation. Let's see where this goes, okay? Because it's a cycle of a 10 that is like completing something, but also the 10 boils down to a 1, which is the beginning of something different. Now, this is actually could have given you like some stomach issues. I'm looking at this man who apparently just looks like he just ripped himself apart and allowed the zombies to feast on him. So it could be a situation that you just feel like you've given all that you can. You have bent over backwards, literally. You've given the blood from your veins just short of or just shy of. And you can't do anymore. And yet you feel like perhaps people are demanding more of you. They're like, walk this way. I want you to come this way. I want your feet towards me. Come towards me. And people are pulling and tug-of-warring over you. Just grabbing whatever they can from you. And you're just like, you know what? I'll just cut myself and end the whole thing. Like, you guys can all grab whatever it is that you can grab, and I'm done. So, let's see where this leads. That's really intense, Libra. What else is going on for my Libra friends, please? What is going on, Libra? The Four of Wands is wanting stability, to set up a home, a hearth, a place that maybe you can call your own. Somewhere that it feels less chaotic, less demanding, I'm going to say for some of you. Here. It could be that you are, my son's a Libra, by the way, so perhaps you are wanting to get your own place, like your first time moving out of the home, And you just really want your own peace and quiet. You're kind of done with all the tug of warring, the battles, the backbiting, backstabbing. And you want to set that permanence, whatever that looks like to you. Move in with your own roommates. You don't care if you have cake every day of the week as long as you have peace, right? For those of you that are partnered, it could be that you or your partner are feeling that way. It's like, I've given my blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm tapped out and exhausted. And perhaps it's a job that even your relationship could be perceived as a job if it's this taxing. Okay, so hopefully that's not the case. But maybe your partner is saying, you know what, I've given everything. What else can I chop off for you? Do you want another limb? Do you want another foot? Would you like my tongue this time? So it could be something like that, like you're just at your limit and feeling victimized, feeling like I can't give anymore, whether at work or home. Okay, if you are single and there's literally nobody there, it could be that you're just saying, you know what, I'm just tapped out. I'm exhausted. It seems like no matter what I do, I can't get ahead. I can't, like, nothing's enough for people around me. And they just take. You're around a bunch of takers. And you just want your peace. You're ready to sever anything that is reaching out to grab and take from you. You don't have the energy or the desire to entertain that anymore. All you want is peace. You want, your home, your stability. This is also a nod to the Emperor energy, order, having order in your life and having things look stable. And I just got a jump card. Libra, intense energies here. I've got the Five of Swords making an appearance right here. And this could be a lot of fights, a lot of battles. I'm going to put that in this sector right here. A lot of fights, a lot of battles. This could be I want to win at any cost. I don't care. Just people literally fighting around you. And look at all the hands reaching again. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Give me your attention, your time, your money, your effort, your love, whatever. And this person has been through it. I feel like people around you are fighting, and it's almost like to the death. It's like we'll die and kill ourselves, but I'm right and I'm going to get what I want at any cost, okay? And if that's you, I'm very, very sorry, dear Libra. So that's awful. Quite the eye-opener here. Okay. So what else can we know? Why is this Ten of Swords here for Libra? Show me why the Ten of Swords is here. What is this thing going on with Libra? I'd like to know more about the Ten of Swords. Okay. Gonna say that is really good. It's a Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning for the better. Okay. So you could feel like you're in a three-ring circus. I mean, this is very circusy energy, obviously, even just the image itself. And it's like, well, they're throwing darts, and I'm just here up on this wheel performing, and go ahead and continue throwing your darts at me. But I feel like that energy is changing, transmuting. I feel like you've been on stage, you've been looked at, expecting to perform. Maybe you feel like there's expectations from you to behave in a certain way, think a certain way, look a certain way, and that you've been trying to meet all of those, but it's never good enough for everyone around you. So now you want to free yourself. This is once again the number 10. The 10 boils down to a 1. So this is once again a new beginning. What comes up, what comes up must go down. What goes down must come up once again. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, and that to me is telling me that the tides are turning for you. And things very shortly, this month in fact, are going to start looking very different for you, okay? This is awful. I don't like that energy for you, Libra. So why is the Five of Swords here, please? Why is the Five of Swords here? I'm trying to make sure that the camera captures everything so you guys can see what I'm doing. Five of Swords. So the Queen of Cups. So this could be yourself, this could be your partner, this could be a parent, but this is a mature person. And I feel like they are very psychic themselves, very in tune with messages, getting their own messages. But this person is eating their own mind. It could be that they're just way too much within their head to be able to, I don't know, they're just in their own head and about all their emotions. And so this person, I feel like it's more like even a parent or somebody in your periphery that they're just not kind of available to you. This could be someone, yeah, that's not available, and they're consumed by their own thoughts right there. So tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune for my friend Libra, please. Okay. Libra is going into hermit mode. They're releasing themselves. They are seeking better times. They're going to do their own thing. They're going to enjoy their own time, their own hermit time, withdrawing within and deciding that they're going to, you know, might take time to read the books that they love, the magazines that they love, the hobbies they love, and eat whatever foods that really they enjoy. And they're not going to pay mind to all those hands reaching out and grab. I want your time, your energy, your effort, your love, your attention. They're not spending any time looking at all the zombies pulling at, you know, all these hands. So they're gonna basically, Libra, I feel like you're in a time where you are going to do you. If you look at this also, there's literally a clock here, like a time clock. And because it's cut off, I think that it is a measured period of time. It's going to be a nice chunk of time for you to decompress, to kind of get centered, go within yourself. Look at maybe your past lessons in your past in general, and bring those, any gold nuggets, to the future, okay? That are going to help release you from feeling confined and feeling grabbed at. The next I have is the Eight of Wands here. And so these are messages. Somebody sending you sweet messages. I love you. I miss you. You're looking good. Looking mighty fine, Libra. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. It could be someone from your past. Someone that maybe you're initially feeling like it's an intrusion of your time. You're like, I don't have time for that. Look at how she looks kind of annoyed by this dead cheerleader pursuing her. But she's continuing to move. And I feel like this Eight of Wands is a lot of messages, a lot of emails, text messages, maybe people getting your DMs or IMing you. I don't know the case. But whatever social media form or whatever it is that you get your messages from, this is messages of, yeah, let's like do something. I want to see you. I want to, you know, and all these people are just kind of coming at you, wanting your attention. It could be someone who loves you. Okay, well, Eight of Wands is always about love. So it's about love and travel, you guys. Let's see where else this goes for our Libra friends here. Tell me more about this Hermit, please, for Libra. They're going within. Show me more about this. Okay, so you're going in. Excellent. I'm glad to see this. You're going in to find your own strength, okay? You are strong by nature, but you are worn thin, worn to a nub, exhausted, perhaps because of the energies around you, of people pulling on you, tug-of-warring on you. Perhaps it's simply because of the energy in the world, not simply, but you know, what is going on globally right now. So you're going within, you're going to retreat. This is the number 11, the Strength card. It does stand for, it can't stand for a Leo, and I just got vertigo. I don't know if some of you guys are suffering from vertigo, but here we have it. Yeah, so this is like, okay, I'm getting the truth and nothing but the truth. I'm finding strength, my own power. It's a number 11. If I add up the 11, of course, it's a number 2, because 1 + 1 is 2, and that is all about your personal power. I feel like you are going to reach and achieve your personal power, and you're going to say yay or nay to these people that want your time, energy, and attention. What else can we know about this? All right, you're going to make a judgment. And you're going to make a judgment to kind of leave the old and maybe blow people's minds here. And I see someone on the internet communicating with you. Maybe you're messaging them, they're messaging you. And then going, you know what? I don't know if I should send that. What the hell? I'm just going to send the message. And it's going to kind of light your brain on fire a little bit. It could be an offer. be a judgment, somebody kind of pulling the trigger, so to speak. But I feel like you're going to leave a lot of ghosts behind, a lot of things in the past that no longer serve you, that maybe wasn't even your garbage to begin with, okay? And if that is so, I'm so sorry that that's the case. What else can we know for Libra? My Libra friends here. Strength. Why is strength here, please? And why is the Hermit here? What is this about feeling the Ten of Swords, like victimized and overburdened? What does that have to do? So it says romantic feelings. So your feelings are real and worth expressing or exploring, I'm sorry. Trying to read and show you at the same time. It's a very beautiful card. So perhaps you've been like involved in all this like tug of warring and stuff, and you just like want to fly. You want to learn more about your romance, about people sending you like love messages and what that looks like. I see this big clearing, like to me that's freedom. No longer hiding in the background. I see little angels here looking up to you, and it's very romantic and sweet. I love that for you, Libra. If you are in a current partnership or marriage, this can have to do with just setting yourself free from everything that's tearing you apart, symbolically, or freeing yourself, freeing your mind from all the garbage and drama, and focusing on those that love you, that one person that loves you, your partner, okay? If you are not with anyone or have your eye on anyone, this is just even thinking there's a possibility. I'm going to allow possibilities. What if these people that get in my DMs, that these people that I am me, or these people that even eyeball me when I go to the store, what if I allowed them a chance? What if I allowed myself to go there? And it's going to kind of set your mind on fire a little bit. I think that it will give you the opportunity to put the dead away, kind of old behaviors, things that don't serve you, right? So show me why the Judgment is here for my Libra friends. And I get 2 cards, okay? It says separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it looks like you've been taking some time out anyways. So maybe it's going to be a little while before you can actually come together. I do see a lot of fog underneath and above this person laying down. This person's kind of like holding their chest, and it's almost like you guys want to be together or speak to each other. Maybe you haven't seen this person in a long time. They haven't seen the light of day, and it's just like in dream state, okay? This is, if nobody is in your life right now, it could be just somebody thinking about you. And you've obviously had time in separation, but apparently more time is needed for anything to unfold, if anything at all. But regardless, this person is feeling that separation. They do feel torn apart as well. Your advice, Libra, is to stay optimistic. And I know it's like really ironic considering the messages. It's like, hey, I've been in separation. Even if you're sleeping next to your partner or your loved one, and you could feel that separation, it doesn't have anything to do with the physicality necessarily, in order not to feel that connectivity, whatever you want to call it, okay? So stay optimistic about your love life. This is the second one that came out. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And, you know, it could be for those of us that are not partnered, that we're thinking, you know, I don't even know, more separation. Well, what else is new? I've been alone for so many years. I cannot tell you how many years I've been single, not for lack of opportunity, but I'm not putting up with any shenanigans, my personal feeling, okay? But it could be that we're like, oh, well, what else is new? We're staying single, you know, more separation in the future for February. But there's a need to stay optimistic, for positive thinking and faith to be restored, to bring you romance. So if you want romance, even with your current partner or someone that is not even in the picture, if you have no one in mind, you have to be optimistic, because that alone is going to allow for energy to come into your life and make room. That will make room for someone. If we are jaded and looking at things like, yeah, right, I've been single forever and nothing's going to come in, well, guess what? You're going to get more of that. The universe listens to us, okay? For those of us that are partnered, just stay optimistic about your about your love life. And again, positive thinking. I can't like reiterate that enough. I feel like it's applicable for every scenario almost. If the message fits, great. If it doesn't, next. So moving on, I'd like to know a little bit about these romantic feelings and those messages. So I feel like you haven't had a chance to really focus on your love here because everybody's tearing away at you. And maybe that's what this is all about. What is this about, the romantic feelings and this separation? Show me, please. Yeah, there needs to be a radical change in your life in order for you to feel like you're growing, that you are evolving, that things are coming towards you and vice versa. So something needs to be put to death. So this needs to be, it could be really anything. It could be a mindset like, okay, I'm not giving my time and attention to people that are tug of warring over me or wanting my attention, my affection, or maybe you have like grown kids that are wanting everything from you and you have raised them and they're grown. They have no need for that attention or anything anymore. Another thing that needs to end, I feel like this is a red hand and looking at the brain. Maybe you caught somebody red-handed and you can't stop thinking about things. Maybe you've had an issue with your loved one in a relationship situationship, and it's hard for you to trust because you're like, I caught them red-handed, I've seen the messages and I can't move on. That's why you're in separation. So I don't know your life, you do. Libra, this next one literally jumped out for you. This is divine masculine. I know that the counterpart here is the King of Cups is here, and we just have the Queen of Cups. So I'm going to say the King of Cups could be a father figure. It could be someone who is so engulfed within their own emotions. Look at how he's just like literally sinking. I mean, he can tip his head back maybe or get up out of that chair so that he's not drowning. I don't know if you guys can really see this super well. But he can take measures not to drown. He's choosing to sit and wallow within his own emotions. And his own emotions trump everything else. So if you're having feelings or something, this person, you can't even talk to them because they're just so stuck in their own energies, their own feelings, okay? This could be a mom and dad scenario where the mom that we already talked about is in her own mind and not saying a lot and really having a lot of her own tides of emotions come and go. And then this could be the father who is definitely, there's, eating a brain or reference to, but all of it is just underwater and still feeling like he's in charge and in control. He wants to look like he's in control. Dear Libra, whether this is your partner, only you know. You're going to know who this is about, by the way. But this person is all dressed like for they're not even dressed for the beach. They're dressed for like, I don't know. They want, like on a ship, and all of a sudden he's sitting on this like couch thing in the middle of the ocean being visited by fish, and so he's just submerged and deep emotional. You could barely see the whites. It could be that you barely see the whites of his eyes, as they say, right? And there is his sailor hat. He's looking at how to navigate, but he's overcome by his own emotion, and this person needs help. They're not going to be of help to you, by the way, unfortunately. So if this is your partner, they need some help one way or another. So what other messages can we get? What needs to end here? Show me more about that, please. Okay, worth waiting for. You've been waiting for a long time to spread your wings. Look at the wings of this person here. And spread them nice and tall and boldly. And it says divine timing is at work in your love life. And I feel like there is a lot of purity, like a mindset of purity about you. And you want only what is good and clean and pure to come towards you. Okay? And I think that that's very commendable and beautiful. And wedding, I think like commitment with your significant other or even a current commitment can be on the top of your mind. The situation involves marriage. So you're thinking, I would like to have somebody, but they have to really meet my idea of what is clean and pure and innocent, like no ulterior motives and stuff like that. And so just kind of waiting for divine timing, and you're looking at commitment. So what else? What about here? This King of Cups, this Queen of Cups, this Four of Wands about the home. What can you tell me? So I'm getting very soon. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and just not being double-minded, being really focused, which I feel like you really are focused. You're not being kind of swayed one way or another any longer. You've hit like the worst of the worst, and now you are waiting for like the best coming towards you. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a couple of cards for my Libra friends here. What do they need to know, Libra? For the month of February, please. February 2021 for Libra. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. So if you don't have anyone right now, very soon, I feel, just like that card says, you're going to find someone that you are in a flirtation with, or that really kind of does it for you. Cupid's arrow strike. So be watching for that. I think that's really cool for you. Somebody is going to pique your interest, or vice versa. I think that it's going to be a divine thing, very beautiful thing. If you are in a partnership, let me flip this over. If you are currently in a partnership, maybe it's a time to renew and revamp things with your partner. Maybe you start visiting something that's different about your marriage or your situationship, and it gets those juices flowing, and it gets you to remember why you guys fell in love. Okay, and very soon. So deciding, yeah, this is what I want. I want to go deeper in my marriage. I want to really explore. I want to regain that love that we used to have, or whatever the case may be. And this is a lot of freedom. This is like, okay, it might be a little bit cloudy right now, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like I can breathe finally. The confines, did I say that right? Confines of this huge building thing is opening, and I'm not a prisoner anymore. So maybe some of us are feeling like, Libra, like we're prisoners in our own homes. It could be due to world events right now, or it could simply be due to age, or whatever the case may be. But very soon. So I have this card as well. It's really pretty. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So I'm going to put that over here on this side. This is talking about a very free and pure love. Just remembering that we don't belong to anyone and nobody belongs to us. Allowing for room to grow, room to learn our lessons, and yeah, it simply allows and gives, and just being optimistic and able to give. But you can't give from an empty receptacle. So another card that I'm looking at for you is this right here. To follow that thought of you can't give from an empty container. That's why you're going within, dear Libra, by the way. So the last card on this one, emotions are natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Ooh, that's a deep one. Yeah. So that could be a hindrance. I'm going to actually move these guys so that we can pull some other cards. Letting go of resentment can be really difficult no matter what age, partnered, unpartnered, okay? But resentment can definitely keep us living in the past, holding people accountable for things that they can't change anymore because it's long gone. And basically, I just see resentment as really hindering us, ourselves, right? And it's not an easy thing. I don't say this like I have anything mastered or figured out by a long shot. I just say that because it's what I'm learning and learned, but it doesn't mean I've mastered it myself. So, Libra. Now we got some juicy juice, and what I'm calling that is these guys right here. It's a twin flame deck that I wanted to share with you guys. Now this is these images are kind of graphic, so if it's not your thing, you can actually call it a day right now, but these are just a little bit deeper and juicier and more involved. So if you like that kind of thing, here we go. It does say twin flame, but this I'm reading for anybody, okay? So for Libra, what can Libra expect? Tell me more about Libra in February, please. It says the cry, my heart cries out for my beloved. Maybe you've been alone for such a long time that your heart is literally crying out, and maybe you've never had a love, or maybe your love has been long gone. It could also be even in a marriage or relationship, and it's like, I'm crying out for you for whatever reason you guys aren't together. Or it could be in a marriage situation that there's no reciprocity. I can never say that word, reciprocity. I don't know, but you know that word. Your person isn't reciprocating. How about that? I'll say it differently. So, what else can we know about Libra, please? There's a deep desire for sure. What is going on here? Your love is secure. So we definitely are ready. We're definitely to be in love, wanting love, needing love. Your love is secure. So that is something to think about. Give me a little bit more information for Libra, my Libra friends. What else can we know about Libra? Seduced. Your energy has been seducing me. Your energy has been seducing me. So this is about someone who has been looking at you, thinking about you, dreaming about you for quite some time perhaps, okay? And this could be your current beloved or someone online just eyeballing you. If this is a relationship or situationship, I feel like there's some distance. But this could also be just another person trying to call out to you energetically. So what is the cry about? My heart cries out for my beloved. For Libra, let me know a little bit more about this Libra. Dark negative forces are intervening. Look at that snake and that poison. That's an awful image. And so I think that, you know, considering with the Ten of Swords and everything else, all the betrayals that you felt and the burden and the cutting and people tug of warring, and then you have your current events, feeling like you can't escape and everything just feels so negative, like huge forces. They're just getting in your way. What else can we know about that? It's like it's stopping you from progressing forward. I think there's imminent threat. I also think of, like, you know, what's going on with the coronavirus and everything else. Yeah, that could be heavy duty, weighing on a lot of people's minds. So tell me more about this dark connection that's intervening, getting in the way. Literally, the card that pulled out, it says, watch what you say. So it could be that you feel like you have to watch what you say to your beloved, to your loved one, or to people that are like tug of warring on you, whether at work or at home, however that goes, that you're just walking on eggshells and you can't really fully express what's going on. And you need to really watch what you say, because every movement that you are making, you are being watched, like you have no freedom. So What else can I know? Seduced. Your energy has been seducing me for Libra. Don't turn your back on me. And so Libra, I just feel like this is another message of don't give up. It might take some time to kind of manifest, but don't turn your back on the situation, okay? We just have another clarifier or two. I'm going to use this deck. I was not going to use it, but here we are. Libra, so what else? What is going on here? What is this? Don't turn your back on me. How can we help Libra get unstuck and feeling like they're a martyr or feeling like they're being ripped apart? Okay. So things are going to start looking up. This is where we're ending your reading. Woo woo. So we have, let me show you. We have got the Sun card. Gorgeous Sun card. I feel like even getting out in the sun is going to be helpful. That horse is, for me, freedom and purity. You are going to be naked in front of all and just saying, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. And here is your beloved. This is like where you want to head towards. You want a partnership, a relationship, a situationship that you can call your own. That's deep, that you guys get each other. If you're into anime, you're both into anime. If you like to shop, you're both into shopping. If you both love different hair, that is your thing. That this person just gets you. Okay, and you don't have to hide behind anything. No facades, no nothing. You've traveled a long road to get here, and this is your person. Now, something about the medical field can have something to do with that. So maybe you meet this person at work. Maybe you meet this person during a doctor's appointment, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so I do feel like there is someone here that cares for you as deeply as you are wanting to be cared for. And if this is your current beloved, things are going to get better. You're going to start looking better, feeling better, dressing better, combing your hair better, okay? This is all about, I don't need to make pretenses. I am who I am. And people still smile and look at me like I'm somebody, okay? Citrine can really have a really huge benefit to you at this point in time. I'm going to show you my citrine babe right here just because it's handy. It's lush and gorgeous, and it feels like a slice of something gorgeous. I don't know, like a slice of cake. I just think it's beautiful. But dressing in yellows and oranges is going to really help lift up your spirit. This wall back here that's been keeping you trapped or keeping you fenced in, that is going to go. This ribbon of red back here is your security that pertains to your root chakra. It's going to really help you feel solid. I think that you're going to feel solid within yourself, and the world is going to be your oyster. I think that people look at you for sure like you are just a really great person. There's really none like you, Libra. So whoever this pertains to, that's phenomenal messages, okay? If you're partnered again, they're looking at you like, wow, what have you done? Maybe you got a new haircut. Maybe you lost some weight. Maybe you decided to get in shape. Maybe you just decided, you know what? I'm embracing me, and you changed everything about you to reflect your authentic self. It's going to bring you guys closer. So however the story pertains to you, you're welcome. So with that, dear Libra, I hope that you liked your messages. If you could please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. I would appreciate that. And with that, much love to you. Namaste.